Hi everyone, my name is Natalia Huertas and welcome to All You Have to Know with our top 5 stories of the day. Now we begin with the story number 1, where the lava from Spain's Cumbre Vieja volcano has reached the Atlantic Ocean, raising fears of toxic gases being released. Please Diana, tell us.
The Cumbre Vieja volcano in the Canary island of La Palma first erupted on September 19. Thousands of people have been evacuated since the eruption started, and hundreds of homes have been destroyed. The animals have been evacuated by civil war teams. The lava has reached the Atlantic Ocean on Tuesday evening. Authorities said the lava's contact with the sea could generate harmful gases. In other words, lava mixing water can release toxic gases and cause explosions. Dr. Robin George Andrews said that when lava comes into contact with ocean water, it creates a stream of hydrochloric acid, water vapor, and bits of ash. That's obviously it was not good to breathe in. Therefore, residents have been urged on the island to shelter in place by the officials to keep people away from any potential danger. The economic damage from the volcano has already been considerable, and about 50% of the island's crucial banana crop is at risk, jeopardizing thousands of jobs. The island of La Palma has been declared a disaster zone by the Spanish government and has promised financial support for all those affected by the volcanic activity.
Thanks Diana. Now, in case you didn't hear it, we have the number 2, the mysterious disappearance of a young woman who was traveling in the US with her boyfriend. Please, tell us Dara.
Now, we will talk about the mysterious disappearance of a young man who was traveling in the USA with her boyfriend. The authorities have deployed an extensive operation to find Gabrielle Gavi, who has not communicated with her family since August when she was visiting Grand National Park. The girl's boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, who returned home alone to Florida, is considered a person of interest in the investigation, according to police. Laundrie returned home on September 1, while Petito's parents report her missing 10 days later. Police say that although the young man refused to speak to them about Petito's disappearance, he has not been charged with any crime. We are pleading with unknown, including Brian, to share information with us about his whereabouts in recent weeks. Northport Police Chief Todd Garrison said, Brian lacks of information. He is impairing this investigation. Answers will eventually come, but Laundrie's attorney, Steve Bertolino, defends his client's silence. The young man family has asked Laundrie for answers, including information on when he saw her, the time, and why he left Gabi alone and drove his trucks to Florida. The couple embarked on a trip in a white Ford Transit van in July, documenting the experience and posting regular updates of their journey on social media. They were filmed smiling, kissing, and running along the beach in YouTube video called Starting Our Life's Journey by Truck, which has been viewed more than 600,000 times. 2 weeks before the young man's disappearance, on August 12, police in the city of Move in southern Utah received a call about a possible incident of domestic violence involving the couple. This Thursday, the police published image of a video recorded with a police body camera in which he appears crying and acknowledging that he was being argued more frequently. The police officers who recorded the video recommended that they spend the night separately but no shares. It is not yet known what happened next.
Thanks Dara. Now we have the sudden death of alias Fabian. Tell us the details, Sebastian.
The death of alias Fabian was confirmed. President Ivan Duque on Tuesday, September 28, said that the death of the main leader of the ELN's Western Wars Front was confirmed. According to official reports, the leader's death was registered in Tuesday in a clinic in Cali, after he was injured in an operation of the public force. In dialogue with the media, the president said that alias Fabian was the most important leader that ELN in Colombian territory. He also said that alias Fabian was a narco-terrorist who had a history of recovering minors in drug and trafficking. The work of the Colombian army was highlighted by the president, and he said that they will not rest until they continue to dismantle of those criminal networks. For his part, Defense Minister Diego Molano said that alias Fabian did in the bombing the narco-terrorist Sarboy and was captured near the combat zone.
Thanks, Sebastian. We have a premiere. Manny Pacquiao retires from boxing. Why? Cesar, what's the reason?
Good afternoon. Manny Pacquiao retired from boxing due to his presidential aspiration in the Philippines. Philippine boxing legend Manny Pacquiao, world champion in 8 categories, announced on Wednesday that he is hanging up his gloves in the most difficult decision of life after 25 years of successful career. The 42-year-old fighter and senator has his sights set on a presidential candidacy to replace President Rodrigo Duterte in the 2022 elections. It is hard for me to accept that my time as a boxer is over, he said in a video posted on Twitter that quickly went viral. World champion in 8 different divisions, 6 of them from major federations, the ring star launched this accomplishment weeks after losing his last professional fight to Cuban Yordenis Ugas in Las Vegas. The Philippine star, father of 5, thanked his million of followers around the world and had a special memory for Freddie Roach, his longtime coach, whom he described as his family, a brother and a friend. He is going to become a legend, not only in boxing, but also in the sports world. Tom Lerner, a sports journalist of American origin, who works in Philippine Salt AFP. In the video, Pacquiao said that boxing had given him the opportunity to fight out of poverty and the courage to change more life. I will never forget what I have done. I achieved in my life. I can imagine that I used heard the last month, said the Filipino, considered on the best fighter in the history. Good afternoon.
Thanks, Cesar. Now we have that the new 10,000 peso commemorative coin will circulate in the country of Colombia. The first announcement occurred just in the framework of the commemoration of the 200th anniversary of Colombia's independence, a time of configuration of the nation that began in 1810 and ends in May of 1890. In August of 2019, the first news circulated about the launching of the creation of a coin commemorating that era. At that time, there were no further details. Later, it was indicated that the coin would circulate in the country between April and June of 2020. However, the arrival of the pandemic and the very restriction to avoid massive contagions, in addition to the new social dynamics acquired with the software, delayed the possibility of dissemination, delaying the diffusion. But finally commented that the coin could be obtained in Bogotá, where the maximum total is 5 coins per person, while stone glass with a nominal value of 10,000 is legal, tender, and may be used to perform any type of monetary